Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
Virginia 14, Miami 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
We go with a direct snap. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Grab down the middle. It's Harrison. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Calandria. He's running out of time here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top 5 receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Looking for 6. End zone. Touchdown, Virginia. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Let's it go quickly. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. With the return, it's Harrison. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for play of the drive. They'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. Looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. He'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cavaliers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake, looking to contact as he let the ball go. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Williams. Throws it to the right. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep, making people miss. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Cavaliers line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Hurricanes will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. To throw, it's Williams. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana going and going when it comes to the Canes.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Canes. And the comeback continues.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Virginia offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Virginia 24, Miami 21.
Back to throw. It's Colandrea. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Are this guy and his speed